Hello my friends, and welcome to my kitchen. It is Friday and the end of a short work week, but what felt like a very long work week. So thankfully it's Friday and it's over. So if you're on, say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, #replay. I am streaming this both to my VIP page tonight as well as to my YouTube channel. Hi Max. So tonight we're gonna do something quick and easy because it's Friday night. It's the end of the work week and I'm tired out. It's been a long week. So we're just gonna make some easy fajitas. And we're just going to serve them tonight with some rice I made in the multi-purpose steamer ahead of time. I am going to post the video of that, but I just wanted to get that done because both were using the microwave tonight. So we're going to use our multi-purpose steamer, and we're not using the tray, we're just going to use the lid. So that's an FYI. Of course, I forgot a fork again. So I just have the chicken that I cut up a couple nights ago, or on the weekend when I was Monday, I guess it was. I cut up this chicken. I put it in the freezer because I knew I was going to use it for something. I'm just cutting it down a little bit smaller into bite-sized chunks. Because the smaller they are, the faster they cook in the microwave. So we're just cutting them down a bit because this is very quick. It's going to go into the microwave for roughly about 3 to 5 minutes is what it says. And it's going to come out done and ready to serve. So nothing could be quicker, especially if when you brought your meat home from grocery shopping, cut it into chunks, pop it out of into bite-sized chunks, pull it out of the freezer, let it thaw, come home from work. All you got to do is cut up an onion and cut up a pepper, a bell pepper, and thinly slice them. Get them into the multi-purpose steamer with your chicken or your beef. And 3 to 5 minutes in the microwave and you've got fajita meat ready to go. You could serve it with wraps. You could, as fajitas, you could serve it like I am tonight as in a rice bowl. I could put black beans with it. I could use salsa. The sky's the limit on this one. So got a couple more there that need to be just even sliced and diced. All right, so we're just about done with our chicken here. Throwing raw chicken all over the countertop, not a good idea. So we're going to have to get out the Lysol wipes or our Norwex EnviroCloth and get that wiped off tonight. All right, let me grab my other knife. It doesn't have chicken all over it. And let's get rid of this cutting board because it has chicken on it. And we're just going to slice up our veggies. So like I said, I have a half an onion here. I have a half an onion here, and I have a red bell pepper. So we're just going to thinly slice up our onion. And completely your preference. If you don't want onion, you don't have to have it. If you just want more peppers or You could throw some mushrooms in there. You could throw some red onion. You could throw some zucchini. You could throw some carrots or celery. This one is completely customizable as to your liking. All right, so let's get our onion into our steamer. Being careful not to touch that steamer with my knife because I don't want to slice that open. All right, so let's get our red pepper peeled. Let's see if I can do this without having a whole lot of seeds. And my pepper. Seeds come out in one shot, pretty much. There are some left in here that I will just get rid of. Isn't as clean as I like it, but I did a pretty good job. There isn't too many seeds in there. All right, let's get... Okay, so we want to thinly slice our pepper. And you're going to know roughly how much you need based on your strips, right? So I'm going to get, I've got a whole chicken breast in there, a whole boneless, skinless chicken breast, and I've got a half an onion. I'm going to use pretty much, I think, at least half, if not 3/4 of the pepper. Maybe all of it, depending on, I think we're probably going to use all of it. So, yeah. So, how was your week? Oop, that's not smart. Trying to do 2 things at once, and I am not doing a good job. So I went and looked at an apartment on Wednesday, I think it was. And so I filled out the rental application and should hear back hopefully by Monday if all goes well. I get the apartment and hopefully within the next week to week and a half, I should be in it. So I get it for March 1st, and it's going to be a quick out of here and in there. Because I have coming up our Epicure conference. So conference is in Montreal this year, and I won conference when I completed my fast start. My first 3 months of in my business, I completed my quick start is what they called it at the time. So I completed that and won conference. So that means didn't have to pay the $350 or $400 to go to conference to register, which was awesome. So I am off to conference March 9th and 10th in Montreal. Hopefully we'll come back with lots of new wonderful ideas. We'll get a sneak peek at all the new products that are coming out for April, and then we'll be able to I don't know who's calling me, but anyway, yeah, so then we will so we'll have all the new products and we'll be able to speak to that. So lots of fun. All right, so our peppers, our onions, and our chicken are all cut up in our multi-purpose steamer. So we're just going to drizzle it with some olive oil and just a little bit, not a whole lot. And then we're going to throw our fajita seasoning on top. So if you were using 2 bell peppers, a whole onion, a little more than a pound of chicken, you probably would need 2 tablespoons of fajita seasoning. My jar of fajita seasoning is probably packed, so that's why I'm using our pouches. But hey, it's all good. So we're just going to sprinkle that in there. I'm going to use my tongs and give it a toss, making sure to get my chicken and everything coated in there. All right, so we're just going to sprinkle on the rest of our fajita seasoning. And there we go. So our chicken, our peppers, our fajita seasoning is all in there, ready to go. And we're just going to pop the lid on it, and we're going to toss it into the microwave for 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to put it in for about, I'm going to put it in for 4 minutes. We'll see how it comes out. So in the meantime, I can show you what I did earlier. You guys have seen me do this in the past, and yes, I do have 2 multi-purpose steamers, particularly for nights like this where I have multiple things going on in the microwave. So in here, I just have our rice, and what I did with the rice, so you guys have seen me do this before. I put a cup of white rice into my multi-purpose steamer, 2 cups of water. So the ratio is 1 cup of rice, quinoa, or brown rice, anything like that, 1 cup to 2 cups of liquid. So if you're using chicken broth, or if you're using whatever you're using, right? So I just used plain water tonight, and then I added a tablespoon of our ramen broth. Ramen broth? Yes, because I didn't have an open bottle of Nourish broth. So it's just a soup blend, just to season up that rice a bit, because plain rice with the fajita seasoning isn't always flavorful. So I just used the ramen broth, half a tablespoon I think I used of the ramen broth, mixed in with the water. Didn't put the lid on it, put the tray on top, popped it into the microwave for 14 minutes. At 13 and a half minutes, I pulled it out and just removed the tray, gave it a stir, popped the lid on it just to absorb the remaining water, and we're good to go. We have perfectly fluffy rice out of the microwave in less than 15 minutes. So that's ideal for your steamer. It's also great for quinoa or brown rice, even noodles. If you're making mac and cheese, you can pop your noodles in there, cover them with water. You wouldn't use your tray at that time. You'd use your lid, pop your lid on, pop it into the microwave, roughly about 10 minutes for noodles, macaroni or egg noodles. And your rice comes out perfect. Your rice or your noodles come out perfect every time, okay? I always recommend using a plate underneath the multi-purpose steamer when you're using it for longer than 10 minutes. This does get hot, so when you go to pull it out, it's kind of flimsy. You really want something stable underneath there. So the plate is a great idea. All right, so we've got about a minute left on our fajita mix. We're going to, because I put it in for 4 minutes, we're going to check it once that minute is up. And if it needs an additional minute, we'll pop it back in for an additional minute. Then we're going to plate this up, and dinner is ready. And that's 15 minutes from raw to ready. We are good to go. So let's check those fajita. Let's check that fajita mix, and we have about 30 seconds left. So I'm jumping the gun there. All right. So what else have we got going on this month? I have an open party with some group orders going in tonight. If anybody needs anything, shoot me a message. Local to me or local to my dad, I can deliver to either. Help save you on some shipping. What else have we got going on? We have our Epic box for March coming up middle of next week. So Wednesday next week is our March Epic boxes come out. If you're interested in an Epic box, shoot me a message. We'll get you set up. It comes directly to your door, $35, 7 meal solutions and a dessert. You can't beat it. All right, let me check these fajitas. All right, I think I need one more minute here, guys. My chicken looks done, my peppers look done, but I'm just gonna give it one more minute. Just because it's raw chicken, I want to make sure. It smells amazing. All right, so one more minute. So yes, our Epic box, if you're interested, shoot me a message. Remember that for the 7 meal solutions that are in there, Epicure donates 7 meal solutions to the food banks of Canada. So it's a win-win with that one. And again, I don't know what's coming in it until usually the 1st or 2nd of March, once they shoot us an email telling us what's actually in our box. So quite exciting. What else do we have going on? We just finished our summerberry, whatever you want to call it, our pink shirt day for summerberry. I did order a couple extra jars if anybody is interested. I have orders coming this week, one for Ingrid. I have Debbie's order placed. I have Roberta's friend's order placed. And Max, I have your sage and apple stuffing that I will bring to Dad's this weekend. Probably Sunday. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day for me with trying to get packing done. And all that fun stuff. So that's when these 15-minute meals come in really handy when you're trying to pack a house and you don't have a lot of time for dinner. It comes in extremely handy. So here is our chicken fajitas out of the microwave. That was 5 minutes in total. They look and smell amazing. So let's plate this up. I'm gonna grab a half cup for my rice. So we're gonna plate up some rice and try and make this look a little pretty. All right, so there is a half a cup of rice. Now that 1 cup of rice in there makes usually about 2 full cups of rice. So I'll be eating rice for a couple of days. All right, so then we have our chicken and peppers and onions and with our fajita seasoning. Smells amazing. You could serve this with some guacamole. You could serve this with some salsa. You could serve this with some pita chips. The sky is the limit there. So there you have our fajita seasoning chicken, our fajita mix. So fajita seasoned chicken and peppers and onions with our ramen flavored rice. Ready in 20 minutes. All right, guys. I hope you got something out of this. Have a wonderful evening. I think I'll be on tomorrow. I think I'll be on tomorrow night. I probably won't be on Sunday, but I'll be on tomorrow night. You'll start to see the kitchen looking a little bit different because of the packing, but we'll get it all together. And soon we'll be back in a new kitchen and I'll get to show off my new apartment to you, hopefully sooner than later. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.